Hey folks, welcome back to BenOrBreak. I'm your host Ben, and we are back with Nalja Nine-Lives, our character in the wonderful world of Skyrim. As we wait for our EMB to catch up with everything and get shadows in place. There we go. What a wonderful day here in the Rift. A small update since last time. That terrible script lag that we were having. Let's go on the road while we say this. We're at the Alchemist's Shack, and we are heading into Falkreath Hold. That terrible script lag we were having ended up being a pretty serious problem that I had to go into our save game with and deal with tools. I used FallrimTools by markdf to stop a misbehaving script that was spamming itself into our log and into our game repeatedly. It looked like it had been building up over the whole series, more and more suspended stacks of this one script from a certain mod. So I was able to stop that script, get rid of the suspended stacks, and update the mod to a non-broken version. In the description, if you're watching this as a video, there we go, our harvest hotkey is working because we don't have script lag anymore. And we're having some real weather now. Mountain Pass is chilly. Sorry, keep getting sidetracked. In the description will be the link to FallrimTools and a bit about how I solved our particular problem, if you're watching this on YouTube as a video. Back to our task at hand, we are moving from the Rift into Falkreath. We have a couple things to do. Our ultimate goal is Solitude. We have plenty of jobs to do for the Thieves Guild there. We're continuing our tradition for this playthrough so far, which is not taking the carriage to a city if we haven't gotten there the normal ways first. So Solitude's a ways away. We've got a ways before we're there. I figure we'll go through Falkreath. We haven't been to Falkreath yet. We have some quests to do on the way. Our first stop will be at Orphan Rock. Apparently, an ancient dagger, Nettlebane, is being held by some hag ravens there. Oh, this is someone else on a horse. Hello. Let's see if our talk hotkey working.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. Take a look.
It does. Good. They don't have anything we're really interested in, but what shot?
Right, then.
Yes. Manageable script lag, finally. Well, I think we're through the worst of the weather. As we get down into the forest, hopefully the wind will die down a bit. So our landmark that we're looking for, I don't think Nalja Nine-Lives would know this, but I do, is a Stormcloak camp. I hear their hammers now. Here we go. I don't think we have anything to buy or sell, so we can just continue on our way. It's weather, though. Alright, we should probably continue on foot. I'll leave Frost here. And we'll see what we can accomplish by stealth. Hopefully the weather will be on our side. Oh, I'm getting the feeling I'm not quite going the most efficient route. There it is. Orphan Rock. Well, I wasn't anticipating the weather to pick up this quickly after the beautiful afternoon in the Rift. But here we are. Hopefully the snow isn't causing too many problems for the stream quality. Who's this? One of the hags? Ooh, it's kind of brutal just sneaking up on someone and killing them, but they do have human bones on the table over there. Can only feel so bad if that's the people you're dealing with, I guess. Uh-oh. Sorry to just hop right in like that, folks, but when you start getting fireballed, there's only one thing to do. Close the distance and hit him hard. Looks like, despite the snow, we're still in daylight, so we were spotted pretty quickly. Here's Nettlebane. Spriggans take 50 points of extra damage. Guess we'll keep that in mind in case we ever end up on a Spriggan's bad side. Oops, did not mean to click use the enchanter. I guess we can see if there's anything to disenchant. No, dang it. No, I want to pick up that eye. Is that a saber-tooth eye? Saber-cat eye? Aggravating feathers and... oh no, it's just one little bit of clutter. Oh, rest in pieces, Spriggan. Let's move quietly in case there's still any other witches around. I didn't loot over here yet. Okay. Done and done. 1 gold. At least I didn't lose any lockpicks on that. And there's another gold. Every penny counts. I hope. Alright, sorry to be saving so frequently, folks, but I'm a little paranoid. Uh-oh. There are more witches around. A little paranoid about stability in the wake of updating mods and stuff. So best to be safe rather than sorry. No problem so far. No lag. Script delay is just fine. You saw our music was kicking in and out, the combat music, when it should be. Ow! That hurt. Alright, we're heading out this way because it's the most direct route to Riverwood, in character, and out of character because if we approach Helgen, our alternate start mod will spawn Alduin and the whole dragon questline will pick up, and I don't think we're ready to do that yet. I mean, we're ready in the sense of we can handle it, but I don't think that's the place in our playthrough that I want yet. Who is this? Zarlak? I don't recall this person being here before.
Not now, traveler. Come back when you are ready.
Ready for what?
Not now, traveler. Come back when you are ready.
Did you kill these bandits? Several dead bandits here. Out of character. I don't know why he's here.
Not now, traveler.
What book you got there? The Myth of the 7,000 Steps? Okay. You enjoy. I'm getting out of the weather. Soon. Oh, I remember this place. Right, out of character again. We may come back here eventually. I'll let anyone in chat, if you can remember, where a quest might take us here. Assuming I'm thinking of the right place. Yes, this mysterious pedestal. Let me know in the chat if you know what that's for. Alright, now we'll get in and out of the weather. Skybound Pass. Now, when we get to the other side, I probably will just fast travel to the entrance we come out of, just to get Frost back with us. If I remember correctly, Skybound Passage is a area that you totally could lead a horse through, as you can see so far. I'm not sure if we'll be able to sneak up on that one. There's light and he's watching, but we'll do our best. Get Muffle out. Cast Crying Eye. There we go. Well, this one should be a lot easier. Let's see if we can get some pickpocket XP.
Time to die.
Oh, a little bit of teleport at the end there, but still a cool kill move. Uh-oh. Oh, he fell into that pressure plate. Amulet of Akatosh, okay. That's worth some money. There's a ram on the ceiling that swings down when you... I assume that's the trap that man's body triggered. What have we got here? Circlet of Omnipotence. Health, Magicka, and Stamina all increase by 25. All weapons deal 15 more damage. All spells cost 10 less. Magic resistance increased by 5%. That seems a little too good, to be honest. I'm not sure if we'll use this. This is definitely mod added. I think it adds enchanted items from earlier Elder Scrolls games. Let me know in the chat if you recognize what this one's from. I think the one we're wearing is also from that mod. Weather Ward Circlet. Fire and Frost resistance increased by 45%. Well, you know, whatever. We're not upgrading our equipment or gear right now. Like our Thieves Guild armor, we haven't smithed it or anything. So I'll take this little possibly overpowered item since everything else is so vanilla. Right, let's see here. Probably right in here. There we go. Scroll of Control Weather. That's interesting. Spiders. Why does it always have to be spiders? Quick save. In we go. Oh man, shout out to our lighting, weather, and atmosphere mods. This place feels frosty and abandoned. Nicely done. I see a little someone over there. Oh, rather large someone. Got that kill move in just in time before we got poisoned. And we got a level. Oh, excuse me. Yikes. Alright, we're not cheesing our level ups by saving them for when we need health, so we'll just level up now. Always gonna have to take health for now. I might save it for crafting. We're starting to learn alchemy, and I don't think we have any other super great perks. Take that back. We are now qualifying for some of these one-handed perks. Swords reduce attack damage by 10% for 10 seconds. That's not bad. And daggers deal more damage if the target's poisoned or bleeding. Well, the sword perk might be pretty good. Light armor fit. Always going to be good for us. I'm not sure. If I had to choose, I'll take the light armor. We need to keep our body and soul together. Someone moving around down there. Several someones. Let's stay in the shadows, see if they walk past us or turn around. You can cast Crying Eye when they get closer too. There's that one. Okay. Didn't hear that, Mr. Bandit Highwayman?
Picked a bad time
No,
to get lost, friend.
that was not a sneak attack. Ooh!
Not a chance.
Took an arrow right in their head. It's a wonder we're alive. Just Skyrim things. Oh, knocked right over. That mace is brutal. And we're taking arrow fire. Oh, missed that stroke.
You hear me? Dead.
Trying to get out of the sight line of that archer, but that was a long hallway.
Not so fast. Kill you.
Oh, he heard me. Kill that one.
You'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
Is it robbery if you're robbing a robber? Alright. Nicely done. Hanging moss. We're learning alchemy. We'll make use of that. Oh, I think I just heard a trap release. That's another perk we need to take. The one that allows us to pick traps. I think that's added by Vokri or Path of Shadows. I'll make sure to link those in the description if you're watching this as a YouTube video later. Alright. Almost out of Skybound Pass. Get our torch out. I don't hear anything. Oh, Jazzbay? We're looking for that. Alright, we made it. Riverwood should be just down the mountain. First time visiting there. Looks like the weather has calmed down some. Let's see if there's anything up in this ruined tower. Alright, probably don't need to be sneaking right now. Wasn't sure if there'd be more bandits up here. Right, sweet spot's gonna be about there. There you go. 12% resistance to all magic. It's heavy armor, so we won't be using it, but we're definitely going to want to learn that enchantment when we start enchanting. Alright, folks. Ooh, is that a wisp? That whole pass was something you could totally bring a horse through, so I'm going to see if we can fast travel there to make sure our horse catches up with us. Hey, Frost. Good boy. Alright. Where were those wisps? Not seeing them now. There they are. Okay, let's make a save. I don't think our character Nalja Nine-Lives has encountered these before. Well, they're not hostile to us at the moment, looks like. Bit eerie. But yeah, they've lost interest in us. It's a beautiful, misty afternoon. We're getting toward the evening now. Let's see if we can make Riverwood before nightfall. Exactly sure if we're on the path properly, but here's a good road. Oh, this took us out closer to Helgen than I thought it would. We don't want to go there. We want to head around. Was there a way down this way? Sorry folks, I just don't want to trigger our alternate start mods held in sequence too early. So far, Nalja does not know she will be Dragonborn. There's our way down. A little bit of a rough climb there, but I think this is this a path? We'll see. Perhaps not. Alright, Frost, we'll try to get you down safely. Horses are great for getting up mountains in Skyrim. Not so good for getting down. Just ride along this way. Good boy, Frost. What is this? Is that a bandit? Yep. Okay. Alright, need to maneuver around so we can actually get a good charge on them. That them? Did we get them both? Wow! I wasn't expecting to one-shot them both. Alrighty. Let's see what kind of crib they've got here. Grilled skeever. Fantastic. And some bones. Oops, meant to grab the coin purse. Alright, come on, Frost. I don't want to sleep next to that skeleton. We'll try to make Ripperwood still. Let's see here, it's getting dark. I think this is our path. Thanks for sticking around for that little hairy portion on the mountain, folks. But we're on a proper path now, and on the way to fulfilling some of our new quests. So we retrieved Nettlebane from the Hag Ravens. I don't think we'll go direct to Whiterun right now. I think we have a couple things to do in Falkreath. So we'll stop in Riverwood for the night, and then head out along the road westward in the morning. Maybe pick up a side quest or two along the way. We'll see. Here we go. Got some homely lights waiting for us. Always good to see. Alright, well the inn is over here, so let's park our horse there. We'll pay inside when we're ready to sleep. We'll see if anyone's still out and doing business.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. You looking for a new blade?
Yes, but it looks like you don't have a dialogue option for
Until next time.
buying or selling right now. Assuming we're just out of hours. Yep, I'm assuming he closed at 8. Alright. I don't think we need to start the Golden Claw quest right now. Not when we don't have a quest to do the Dragonstone, so we'll just stop in at the Sleeping Giant Inn, see if there's any rumors, and then head out in the morning as originally planned. Beautiful hold, Falkreath. Love the place.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything.
Oh.
Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Thank you. I was just stopping in for the
Can I get you
night.
something?
Yeah. Any news or rumors floating about?
Here, take a look at this.
Beware of necromancers. Any work? I'm looking for work. Any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
I guess I'm in that line of work. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, this is technically in Whiterun Hold, but Valheim Towers. We already dealt with the bandits at Valheim Towers. All right, well they're back. No, we'll just leave it. We'll let them regenerate a different bounty letter.
Lucan at the Riverwood Trader had his store broken into the other night. Oddly enough, barely anything's been stolen.
Furious.
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
I think we just sell our wine and that's it. Think they have any alchemy ingredients worth buying? Maybe wheat. You know that's used for health potions. All right. Oh, I can't order a room from you? I guess I have to talk to Delphine.
Of course.
We'll just make a deposit of some gold too to keep our carry weight down. Thanks, mods, for giving gold weight. I think it's only 0.01 weight for each gold piece, but... That's the kind of mod I like.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Poking around? I'm just stopping in. You have a problem with outsiders?
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers. We don't get a lot of travelers here in Riverwood. Most of my customers are locals, come here to relax after a hard day's toil.
Well, I'm just stopping by on my way through.
It's my business to keep track. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thanks. Is there room? No. That's the one. Alright, so sleeping 8 hours take us to 5 a.m. Let's sleep till 6 a.m. Man, that's Sven. Real champ singing all the way through the night. Still a bit dark. Maybe I should start sleeping until 7. Alright, buddy. Let's head out, Frost. We're actually heading south. That will take us by the Standing Stones for the first time in this playthrough. That glowing. Oh, just some Death Bell. We do need some Death Bell for Ingen Blackbriar, but I don't think we need to steal from someone's porch plants. Even if we are a member of the Thieves Guild. Nirnroot we're also looking for. Let's see if the water's shallow enough. Alright, you okay with this, Frost? Good boy. Let's see if the harvesting script works on Nirnroots. Yep, we can harvest Nirnroot from horseback. Nicely done. Looks like the stars are just fading. We know that sound. Don't see him though. May have passed him by. Look at those distant clouds on a mountain. There's Lake Ilanalta. Pronouncing that right? I think it's Ilanalta. Beautiful view. What are these? Carving of a warrior. A wizard. And that looks familiar. Pointed hood and all. We'll take the thief stone. I think we're using Mundus standing stones as our standing stone mod. So instead of getting 20% faster leveling on our Thief's Guild, we actually get 5% better Thief's skills. So like we sneak 5% better, speech increased by 5%. So I think that's a bit more of a fun bonus that rather than just leveling quicker. It's like, you just level by playing the game. Why would I want to play the game less? See if we can pick up this more tapanilla. There we go. Shout out to Convenient Horses for allowing us to harvest things from horseback. Because it's annoying being an alchemist and having a horse at the same time otherwise. Constantly feel like you're passing up ingredients or having to walk everywhere. And I don't want to do either. Yep, the stars are gone now, but it's a beautiful day. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Elk. Beautiful watercolor. Probably not really something you'd see in a northern land like Skyrim, but it looks nice and that's what matters, I guess. Oh, make a save just to be safe. Wolves, wolves, wolves. Roads of Skyrim are just not safe, are they? Is there fire on that island? Oh, there's a rabbit. Be careful, little rabbit. I don't know if rabbits can swim. Alright, looks like he's okay. Yeah, someone camping out over there. I don't think we'd really do this in character, but I'm curious. I want to investigate. There, got across without getting more than our boots wet. I don't think I've seen this person before. Hello.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
I see. This is a beautiful place to fish. Looks like the catches are good too, salmon. Alright, well, sorry to disturb you. Oop, there's a bee. There's a lot of bees. Let's get out of here. Someone else. I bet they've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years too, eh? Whose horse? Talsgar. Is that Talsgar? I think you left your horse. Maybe it was that hunter's horse.
Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service.
Wandering around?
The best tales are those of adventure. Who could truly write such a tale without first experiencing such?
I appreciate that philosophy.
Aye.
And Falkreath Hold is pretty beautiful. Shout out to Skysite Simply Bigger Trees for giving us Simply Bigger Trees. It's one of those mods that you don't notice but adds a whole lot to the atmosphere of the game, and Falkreath Hold in particular. Uses some properly sized trees. The way an old growth forest out here in a northern land would be. In the equivalent of our Middle Ages, or something like that. Pre-modern times, we'll leave it at that. We didn't miss our turn. Following the road signs. I don't think those would lead us astray. Oh yeah. We just swung a little further west than I thought we would. We didn't miss anything along the way, right? Ah, I missed the Guardian Wolf. We had a quest for that. Oops. Well, we'll stop in at Falkreath itself. You do this first, actually. This is going to be, what, a path on our right? Well, here's a path on our right. Looks like we have an errand at Cracked Tusk Keep. What is our errand? Find Karjo's Moon Amulet. Yes. Very important item to that cat. It was stolen by these bandits. We'll see what we can do. Alright, Frost, I'm going to leave you here out of sight. Be back soon, okay? Good boy. Make a save. See what we can do. Oh, there's some orcs, 2 orcs looks like. Let's not approach them in broad daylight, leaving their sightline open. Let's see if we can.
This should be good.
Uh-oh.
Try and fight back.
Looks like someone did see us. I'll try not to aggro all of them at the same time.
What was that? You can't
Thanks
hide
for your
from me.
miserable life. Over here.
Oh, bother.
I'll try and make this quick.
Me too.
Your death brings me honor.
Come here. Well, look what we have. You can't win this.
Looks like we're doing pretty well at dodging those arrows. Oh, he's got an enchantment. Yikes. That really sapped our stamina, and now we're stuck in here. Alright, there we go. Where's that last archer? Oh, that other one caught up with us. I wasn't expecting him to get to us that quickly. We can't shield bash because he keeps draining our stamina. Alright, if it's just him and us, then I think we can do this. Not so bad. Once we got him to start beating our butts. Stop beating our butts, rather. Do we need to turn the difficulty back up again? Perhaps not yet. We'll see. Steel Mace of Garnering. Absorb 25 points of stamina. We will be taking that. Probably not to use. Nalja Nine-Lives favors slightly quicker weapons. Looks like that's their smokehouse. Not sure whether this is a bandit camp. It's halfway between a bandit camp and an orc stronghold. At least that's what it looks like. Hunter's Note, Troll Fat. A note listing the 4 alchemical properties of troll fat. We will keep that. I don't think I've ever encountered that in game. It's like the alchemy recipes you can get from alchemists. Troll blood. These orcs know a lot about trolls. Very good. Material armor, strange. Well, we'll have some stuff to sell when we get back into Falkreath. Still no sign of Karjo's moon amulet, though. Looks like we have to head inside.
Retire someday. Get myself an island. Pockets. Now that's the
Oh, excuse me, didn't see you there.
What was that?
Just seeing if we could practice our pickpocketing, but looks like that attempt failed. Oh, need that lockpick.
Need me some skooma, the imported stuff.
Probably deal with this other one before we head on and leave our back exposed. Can we blow out those candles? Not quite. Oh dang it, he saw us, I think.
Time to end this little game.
Whoa there. Oh, it's doing a kill move, but we didn't get the kill. There we go. We're using Violence and Combat Drama Overhaul as our kill move mods. Mostly pretty good. I mean, really it's the base game system that's a little bit broken, so hard to improve on that. Elven Sword, interesting. How does that compare to our current damage? It's a bit better, but this one has a pretty sweet enchantment. 10 points of damage, health, magic, and stamina. Alright, we have a couple doors to choose from. There's that one to the left, and this one up here. I guess we'll go up here because we're up here. What's that? Guy's got proper armor. And an enchanted weapon. What is that, a dwarven greatsword? I thought we'd get the... Whoa! I thought we'd get the bash in before he could kill us, but... Nope, two-shotted. Probably a good thing we didn't turn the difficulty up. Alright, let's give this another try. Oh, a key. I'm trying to steal the gold. Turn around. Nothing to see here. Sure, first. Okay, here we go.
What was that?
Sure, he can two-shot us, but if we can three-shot him, that's close enough to fair. That is a monster sword. Dwarven Great Sword of Freezing. 20 points of frost damage to health and stamina. Yeah, that took us out quick. You'll be taking that. Overburdened. Alright. This will be just a moment. We can just put back some of this lighter stuff, and we're on our way. Oh, good thing we went this way. This looks like the boss room. Wonder if that moon amulet will be here. Bingo! Right. Karjo, I think he's on a traveling caravan. Means I don't know exactly where he'll be at the moment. I don't see the marker on the map, so I'm going to assume we'll just have to wait to run into him somewhere else. Alright. Just cleaning up our quest log a little bit, getting those objectives that we're not pursuing right now out of the way. We're heading northwest, so we're not heading back to the rift until at least we get what we need to done in solitude. We should check what's up this ladder. Not really sure if there's anything up here. We'll poke around. I think finish off the dungeon. Right, yep, nothing here. Let's drop down here and look what's in this door. Here we go. Oh, looks like we're getting some spam in the chat, folks. One moment, I'll finish picking this lock and then take care of that. Oh, it didn't let us through? Okay, I think we got that spam bot blocked. Hopefully that'll be all for this stream. It's been months since I've had spammer. Yeah, reset our progress, of course. There we go. Still no picks broken. Onion. No, I'm not going to eat a raw onion. What is in here? Something kept tight under lock and key. Out of character, I know this is where one of the fragments of Mehrunes' razor is kept. I'm a little bit curious. I don't think it will be here unless we started the quest. I'm a little curious about that. Sorry, folks. Hope you'll indulge my curiosity. Just a moment. It's not far. I think there's a couple enemies, a room with a lot of traps, and that's it. Nothing. Health potion, that's better. Elven mace, it's valuable, but it's also really heavy, so not worth taking. These are some serious bolts. Wow. Got a pelt? Pox pelt, I'll take that. Oops, shouldn't have taken that helmet. Getting a little full again. Let's see here. Elven dagger, elven sword. Right. We're getting any stutter? Doesn't look like it. Our FPS is around. Oop! Let's hit that tripwire. There's another one and another one. And another one. Went full Indiana Jones in here. It is here. Interesting. Yeah, whoever built this place was not messing around with the security. Looks like I missed that tripwire on the way out. All right, no harm done. Snowberries, that's good. Use that for alchemy. Alright, let's get out of here. I think this will just link up with the room we're already in, but we should check. Keep the torch on until we hear someone. Yep, here we go. Okay, which means this is the exit. Alright folks, that was Crackthusk Keep. I kind of like that it's a little less of a linear dungeon in a lot of Bethesda dungeons. It's mostly just the keep and then the surrounding outbuildings with the walls. I think it's better than just hallway after hallway after hallway all in a row. You can enter from either of those doors. You can attack the fortress itself from multiple angles. You can try to sneak around that way or through that ruined tower like we did. Pretty cool. I mean, nothing particularly mind-blowing as far as game design, but better than the average dungeon, I would say, for Skyrim. Let's see where we left Frost. I think it was here. Here we are. Good boy. Hello! Came back just like I said I would. More wolves. Well, if we're not headed that way, we don't have to tangle with them. On to Falkreath. Look at those wildflowers. Good thing the weather still is holding out for us. Beautiful day. Here it is, Falkreath. Alright, we received a letter from the Jarl, actually. So as those ropes clip right through the camera, we will head to the Jarl's longhouse. See what business he wanted from us. I think we will also stop by at the blacksmith while we're, right here.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town.
So whole packs of, wolves.
No. This one's alone on the road outside of town. I can't afford to chase him down, but I could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
I didn't see anyone out that way. I guess we're heading back out that way.
It's smart to demand something up front. Some gold now, and some when I have my dog. Here's the meat.
I guess 25 gold isn't much, but...
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Den Gear first, and the Empire second.
I'm curious what you have for sale.
See me at my fort.
Do we have our Amulet of Zenithar? We do. Let's put that on before we barter.
If you need arms, or only a hearty soul travels the road these days.
I'd wonder why. Elven Bow we can get rid of because we found this really great hunting bow of the vampire. 25 points of health absorb. Pretty sweet. Granted, it has 3 or 4 uses before you have to refill it, but that's how it goes. Okay, I'm going to see if we're going to disenchant some of that other stuff. I think that's all we need to do for now.
Good steel's worth every septim. Remember that.
I should check Frost, see if his inventory... Yeah, his inventory does have some stuff in it. Oh, I think I was keeping that stuff there to see about disenchanting, so I should not have picked that up. We'll just put that all back. along with the remaining stuff that we found. No, we don't need to disenchant staves. We'll keep those and sell those. Okay. Stash our alchemy ingredients. Stash our crafting ingredients. Sorry folks, I don't like to do too much inventory management if I can avoid it, but it's better than just having to drop stuff every 10 minutes because I'm overburdened. Just to get it out of the way now. There we go. Oh, sorry, Frost. Alright, let's see what this Jarl wants from us. Probably don't need our shield out. There we go. Knock, knock. Is the Jarl in?
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
I don't think the soldiering life is for me. Knock, knock. Oh, that's a bedroom. Oh, they're up here enjoying their lunch. Okay. Hello, my Jarl. Up here in the loft.
Good to see you.
I got your letter. I'm Nalja Nine-Lives.
Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my home that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it.
So am I to understand you were sanctioning the activity of bandits in your hold? That doesn't really make you better than them, does it? Well, I guess we should be pragmatic. Getting rid of bandits is getting rid of bandits. I can deal with this Jarl some other way if we decide we want to.
Good.
Certainly seem to enjoy the privileges of nobility.
If I had my way, I'd spend all my time at parties, and none of it dealing with the common rabble. A ruler is entitled to luxury, don't you think?
I don't think we need to have a conversation with this fellow. Not very happy with him. Shatterstone mine. I don't remember offhand where that is. I know where Ember Shard is. Shatterstone looks like it's up the hill. Well, that's not far. We'll do that. Come back to town. And on the way out, we need to remember to actually grab this. I should have grabbed it on our way from Riverwood. And then it's the road northward. We'll stop in at the Alchemist and the General Goods shop probably after we get back from this little side quest. You know, before we get out on the road properly. So we're heading out on the road south.
Word spreads. More bad things happen, people worry.
What do you mean?
You may have heard of him. But my brother is nothing more than a pompous little fop.
You have things for sale?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts.
I don't know offhand who this person is. Yeah, just the usual spells. We're using Odin as our magic mod. We can sell our staves. And I think this will just about use up our gold. Okay.
Goodbye, well.
And I'll put on a different amulet before I forget. Okay, sorry about that. South. We actually want to head that direction. All right. Where do we? No. Alright folks, I always get a little bit confused on the road out of Falkreath. Let's see if I got this right or not. That is not where I want to go, but it's over here. Oh, here's the gate. Sorry about that, folks. This is the road southward and out and up into the mountains. Let's see what we have to find. There we go. Oops, did not need to press that. Sorry folks, I was just going to see if our harvest key was working. Looks like it's lagging a little bit. I'll check our logs to make sure that's all in order. In a bit. I think if we want to head up the mountain, yeah, we turn right. Even though we're going downhill for now. Tell you what, the trees definitely make the distances seem more real. It's hard to see 50 feet away, although occasionally you get a view like this. Just beautiful. We're using Rudy's E&B and Obsidian Weathers. There's Falkreath down below. I'm looking for some kind of path up into the mountains, or at least those foothills, to get to this Shatterstone mine. I'm not missing a path here, am I? There's something. This looks like it might be the place, Frost. You know the drill. I'll be back soon. Good boy. Out of character, I don't recall this place. Might be mod added. We'll see. Let's see what we got here. Shatterstone mine in Falkreath Hold. Certainly a cool little path up into the hills out there. I liked how that was put together.
My husband died about 5 years ago. I miss him. One big hammer. Every night saying, made enough noise to wake the Red Mountain. I'll never forget it.
Speaking of noise to wake the Red Mountain, there's a lot of
and tending a farm here is
folks talking here.
Work. Oh, you know, not my sort of thing. So here I am.
I love the cold air. It's exhilarating. Perhaps it's because of my Nord blood, but there's something about it that makes me feel alive.
Funny that you say that by a fire. Can we fit through there? Not quite. We'll see if we can use crying eye on them.
People say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous places in Tamriel.
I don't know why you didn't see that. Sorry, Bandit, but we're on an errand to stop crime and I don't know. Apparently the Jarl is corrupt, but oh well, so are bandits. Yeah, I don't recall this situation. Sorry, location. What's down here? Yeah, the way this is put together is very interesting. Like you can see, there used to be a bridge here before it fell in.
Anything outside the walls is a risk, aye. At least the guards don't come nosing around.
think this may be mod added, folks. This is a gold mine. Here's someone mining way above us, but I don't see a way up there. There's a little pool of water here. Plate, tankard, spoon. Lots of attention to detail. I like this. Some ice over here, where there's an opening to the outside. Now how do we get up there? Obviously we can't climb up that. Alright folks, did I miss it? Oh, I guess we can try this way. Maybe that ledge up there is going to be our way back out of this dungeon. And it is starting to look a bit like a dungeon. Here's a locked door. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh. Want to be that way, Mr. Lock. Okay. There we go. I'm splitting wood. Sorry. But crime doesn't pay. I say that and we're a criminal. We're literally a member of the Thieves Guild. Oh. There's a way out there. Should we check that out first, or should we continue on? Yes, this looks like it does go on farther. Let's check this out first while we're here. This looks cool. I'll have to look up what mod this is from. I'm pretty sure it's mod added. Shatterstone Mine. Might be a dungeon pack. I'm using Easier Riders dungeon pack and some of the dungeons by Venge Hammett, known for his Hammett's dungeon pack. Probably from one of those if you wanted to give it a Google. But I will do that after the stream. Is this just a scenic little area? Guess there's a blue mountain flower. That might count as loot. Is the entrance down there? Can't tell. The hanging chains are definitely an aesthetic, but pretty well put together so far. Let's continue. Some old tracks. Is this a custom asset, or is this stuff found in the base game? Should be careful up ahead. Looks like a wider open space. Wow. These don't seem like bandits, to be honest. It seems like they're well off the main roads, working hard, mining gold. I'm wondering if we're being played like a fiddle. Someone died in there. Bit strange that there's trees in here when the light getting in here is very marginal. It's a percolated little path. Keep hearing someone muttering over here. Let's keep going. Shatterstone Scar. Interesting. And this continues on. Sorry folks, just trying to get our bearings. I don't like to do this usually, but I'll pull up the local map. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's go in that side passage while we're here.
Scuba's mine.
Wow.
Once was a woman as
Beautiful, in a way.
springtime in old Stros Mackay.
Shatterstone scar indeed. Enormous barrels here. Water cisterns, I suppose.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Oop.
Come here.
Thought I'd get some pickpocket XP. But it looks like that may have been a bit of hubris. That enchantment on our sword, though, still works through a block. Wow. Alright, so looks like there's a way up that way to continue up the side of this scar. These rocks are not mineable. Okay. Really cool little area. Okay, that links up with where we were. I'm gonna float around a little bit. There we go. Watch our step. Really nicely put together little place here. Definitely gonna have to look up which mod pack this is from. Shatterstone Mine. They even put in a different music type here. This isn't the usual caves music type. There's a trap. Might be mountains music type or tundra. Can't really tell. Sorry, but this is a quick, fairly painless way to go. You've got to go one way or another. There's a trap trigger. Still don't have the required perk to open those. So, we will open the chest and back off when we get the chance. Hide Shield of Waning Shock. Spectral Elven Shield. Probably an upgrade. What's our current shield? No enchantment. Both these would be better. Hide Shield blends in more, but this is pretty good elemental resistance, so we'll equip that, take this, take the rest of this too. Wow. That was a deadly little trap, had we been caught by surprise. See if, well, where the way up would be. I don't think that continues on. Guess I'm blind. I don't know, maybe this is just a little side area and the remainder of the dungeon is down the main path? Can't quite tell. Oh, no, I guess this technically continues. We don't have whirlwind sprint. No! Oh, rest in pieces. All right, I'll see if we have any helpful potions. I think we do have a potion of feather. That's not what. Do we have a potion of feather fall is my question. Water breathing, water walking, speed. Yeah, scroll of water breathing. Nothing to help us make a jump though, I don't think. Can we edge along this ledge, or is this... Yeah, that just goes down. Okay, we'll try one more jump. And if not, we'll just... Oh, that didn't even jump. Alright, folks. We don't have whirlwind sprint, so we'll just have to come see if the other path branches around to this area again. Alright, door should be in just around here. Uh-oh, is it one way? Oh, here it is, trapdoor. Alright. Okay, another path. All right, yes, we came from that way, and we continue this way. Sorry about this, folks. This looks like a little bit of a complex area. Oops, that's someone there. What are you barring this off for? There's blood there. And here's another sinkhole, in the way I can describe it. Very nicely put together. Okay, looks like there's a... here. Little hidden side area here, okay. Some gold and a potion. We'll take it. What time is it? It's starting to get dark, yeah. Small antlers. Doesn't seem to be anyone in the sinkhole, so I feel safe with our torch out. We'll probably have to put it away soon, though. Oh, stuck a little bit. There we go. Almost ran into that. What are they keeping wolves here for? Or did the wolves come in here and murder people? There's blood everywhere. We'll take the horse hide. It's for crafting. Okay. Beautiful. Wow. It's starting to get dark though. It's nice how they included lighting elements so that the daylight and night are actually reflected on the light level in here. I always like that touch. It'll make it a little hard to see if this dungeon goes on much longer though. We should save. Just be safe. Oh. Totally whiffed that last one. Just Skyrim things this person didn't see. Anything happen here? Oh well. Loot the body. See what this little house is. Notice. Chief found the cabin door unlocked this morning and was not pleased. If this happens again, it's going to be somebody's head. From now on, see Olaf topside for the keys if you want to get back in. Anyone who has a problem with the new rules can sleep with slaughterfishes. I do not mean to pick up that dagger. Well, let's see what we got here. Just a master lock. How bad could it be? Alright, there's going to be our sweet spot. Right here. Bingo. What's in here? Alcohol? Oh, no, this continues on. Interesting. There's more than just booze stored in here. Okay. Almost. There we go. Gems. Of course, that person would have seen the torchlight coming up this passageway. So I should be more careful if this were real life. Alright, let's see where we come out. I still did want to investigate down there too, though. Huh? Like someone did see us. Curious.
Where are you? There you are.
What's the way out of here?
To finish this. Where are you?
Maybe it was a bit impulsive of me to jump down there, but how do we get out of this sinkhole? Usually there's a way. Well, maybe I'm blind and I'm not seeing it. I don't think we can ride in the water wheel. Yeah, it's not letting us in. Here's a ladder. Bit odd that this would be a cell transition, but okay. Stay still, stay in the shadow.
Sovngarde, take your soul. I'll avenge your body.
Oh, we killed his buddy. Sorry, you're next. You can join him in Sovngarde. Does our character Nalja Nine-Lives believe in such a thing as Sovngarde?
Never should have come here.
Oh, there's more? We're already here? I can't tell. Oops. Yeah, I think this might be... Yeah, this is the way we came in. Sorry, folks. Yes, I remember missing that trap previously. Okay. Well, at least Grimoire's not around for that, is he? I find it a little weird that progress in this dungeon would be... There's a pit you can go down in there, too. Interesting. Oh, is this the way forward? So many different ways to go! Okay, we'll go this way first, because someone up there is angry at us. We'll have to remember that there's that other way, too. Sorry, the camera's probably a little janky going through these tunnels. Oh, no, it doesn't lead anywhere. That does. Also does not. Okay. There's a little minecart. Cool. Another different cell. So this is Shatterstone Redoubt. We saw at the bottom there was a door to Shatterstone Crown. We've already been in Shatterstone Scar.
Honest pay? Sure, they pay us next to nothing.
Here's a little dormitory.
2 3s? What was he thinking? Who never saw me pull that ace out of my boot?
Oh, it's just Skyrim things. They're having a conversation. I kill one of them. The other doesn't notice. Yeah, something's dum-dum here. Sorry. Yikes. Leather boots of peerless stamina. Increase your stamina by 70 points. Read note. Hans, this silver is worthless. I thought we'd make a killing fencing this stuff, but Skyrim's apparently awash with silver these days. We should have nabbed the gold, like Byrne said. What are we going to tell the chief? Well, I'll take the silver. That's a fun little glimpse into the lives of bandits. Thought silver would be great. Should have taken the gold. Oh. Someone's really having some trouble over there. Sorry. Alright, let's make a save. Oh, yeah. That's the, maybe that was the same aqueduct, trough, whatever we want to call it, we saw earlier. There's a bandit sleeping here.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Fucker. There's one still alive. At least we're blocking these hits. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Okay. If we get stagger locked by 3... Yeah, we got blindsided twice there. That's okay, we can be much more careful this time. Okay, there's that one walking around. We'll stay in the shadow until we get a better chance at him. Fantastic touch having the duck boards here laid over the earth.
Someone there?
I miss her so much.
Okay, we got our spell off, so he probably won't see us. But the other one did.
All you got?
Okay, I don't think we alerted anyone else. Yeah, Dwarven Mace, that's why we got wrecked. Oops. Not really sure where that last one didn't hit, but we can fix that. Well, there's more up there. And a path up there. Okay, well, one thing at a time.
Made enough noise to wake the Red Mountain. I'll never forget it.
Are these actual bandits, or are they just literally prospectors? Okay, I guess they're bandits. The Pit of Strife. We did read that note talking about stealing silver. Looks like we've got a backstory for this mine. Compiled by Jacob Hutton of the Imperial Geological Survey. By the time that the Scriveners Guild was finished transcribing the first edition of this book, the bloody wheel of history had already rendered it obsolete. No doubt by the time that you, dear reader, have turned the pages of this most recent volume, it too will be again in need of revision. Therefore, I strongly urge any geologist, miner, or agent of the Imperial Geological Survey to take my words with caution. While the deep history of Shatterstone Mine remains as old... Okay, we're not going to read all of this, of course. Okay, it's telling us where it's located. One of the few places in the region where recoverable gold deposits could once be found. The lure of easy money continues to draw adventurers and outlaws to the mine. It's doubtful if any of the gold remains. I think we did see a little bit. True source of mineral wealth has always been its massive taconite reserves. Not know that I've heard of taconite. However, given the abundance of productive, more accessible iron mines across Skyrim, it's easy to see why local and imperial authorities have made no significant efforts to exploit these reserves. Is taconite a type of iron ore? Haphazard tunnels of generations of lawless miners and local warlords threaten to destabilize the mine itself. Attempts to follow the thin, wildly faulted seams of gold-bearing quartz have met with mixed success and frequent tragedy. The Great Falkreath Tremor of 3rd Era 210, a classic case study in the dangers of magica fracture mining. What's the direct consequence of these activities? Magica fracture mining, okay. Instead of hydrofracking, they have wizard fracking. Okay. It would appear that some of the mine's tunnels may even extend be under the border itself. The border between Skyrim and Cyrodiil. It is my belief that this is indeed the case, that Shatterstone's value as a lucrative smuggling route through the Jarl Mountains is the real reason why the mine is so bitterly contested by bandits. Interesting. Is this added by Beyond Skyrim Bruma as a passage to, well, Bruma? Stay tuned, folks. We should be able to finish the dungeon this stream. Oh, I think they saw us, yep. Okay, we got out of sight. Okay, you know, a lot of Skyrim stealth mechanics are pretty bad, but that actually was semi-plausible. They caught a flicker out of the side of their eye. They went to go investigate, but we had ducked behind rocks in time, and we broke line of sight, and that was good enough. Oh, here's a bandit chief. Hey, Chief.
You want a real fight? Come on.
Wow, you're doing a lot with that dagger. We got shanked. Wow. I thought 50% chance of pickpocketing. Might as well try to get some XP. Okay, this again. Oh, we missed. Oh. Okay. Different enchantment this time. Fur Shoes of Warmth. 70% resistance to frost. Well, that's great. Frost resistance. Not really great for anything else, though. Fur shoes. Alright, and we should quick save here, I guess. And not bother trying to pickpocket this chief. Alright. 2 power attacks from stealth did it. 10% less damage from power attacks and bashes. Okay. Helmet too. Let's see what we got here. Map of Skyrim. Okay, so there's another path through this gate that I didn't notice.
What was that?
Place is expansive. Oh, let's see if there's treasure up here. Sometimes these little ledges have treasure. Nope. Okay, we might have broken line of sight. Let's heal, because I saw our vision dimming. Looks like we got an arrow right through our mouth. Oh! Oh, he got us staggered properly. We'll try again. Tough when there's a couple of them right in the same area, and they have bows. Oh, we're back here? Okay. Okay. Make a save. See if we can turn out this light. Nope. Okay. Let's hope to get a little luckier this time. Stay in shadow. We're just guaranteed to be seen with that big old chandelier on the path. Another one here.
What was that? Over here.
Yep.
You won't leave here alive.
Oh, we're stuck. Okay. Oh, that last arrow hurt. Oh, there he is. Sorry. We have our shield up. Die so I can take your stuff. If we stop getting stuck on terrain... Dwarven arrows. That's kind of why, part of why we're getting shredded, I assume. See how we get down from here. Oh, that's a different cell. Okay. Brave man to shout damn you while I'm sticking a sword up his mouth. Alright. That battle was in a little bit of tight quarters. Another water reel. Cool. The aesthetic design of this place, really top notch though. This last fight was in the crowded, like I said, a bit crowded for a fight like that. So there's a ladder down and another entryway. Okay, I think I just want to check where this ladder goes. If it's the same as that last sinkhole, it'll just be a little cell at the bottom of the sinkhole. Oh, was that trapped? Yep. Well, I bet it's a trap like that in the wall. Oh. There we go. Not sure what happened. That last attempt. Okay. On we go. I thought this would just be a little bandit mine. Apparently there's whole different bandit tribes in here competing for the smuggling route to Cyrodiil. See if we can take this one by surprise.
That woman and her lies. Oh, God. Should have known. Is someone there?
Oh, that's a little too much, camera. Thank you. That's too much. Thank you. Don't need to spin quite that much. Is this even mineable ore? Doesn't appear to be. Gold. Okay. Yep. Okay. I recognize where we are. That should be the path out, as I suspected originally. Cool. Almost fell on that hole. What is down there, I wonder? Probably just a way back to that same main room, but I'm curious. Yes, okay, we've been here. Had to know. I still hear someone. Who's still mining in here? I think we've already been up here. Did I lead us away from our way back out of this place? Did I take the wrong path? Yep. I think I can jump down there. Alright, folks. Sorry about that. My stupid curiosity had to drop down that first hole. Now it looks like I've taken the wrong way back out. I do hear someone down there, and I don't know who that would be. Wouldn't want to leave this last person alive just to find out that literally all their friends are dead.
Is someone there?
This might be more merciful. Oops, did not mean to mine. Oh, we're stuck in an animation. Okay. Not like when the camera does this. So how do we do this? Do we have to find like a chair to sit in or something to... like we can see how we can change where our character is facing, but not the camera's facing. Hate this bug. That doesn't solve it. Let's try the TFC command. And back. TFC stands for toggle free cam, and that did not do it. This is a bit frustrating. Okay, I don't even know where our character went. Oh, invisible, okay. So we need something to restart our animation loop. A chair or something. Another kind of activator. Not really seeing anything down here. We'll try saving and reloading. Why can we not save? Alright, we'll load a save then. Maybe what we should have done in the first place. Back here, okay. Now that stash did have some stuff in it, so I'm tempted to go back that way again. Let's see, I believe it was down one of these paths. No, we should just leave. Leave that last bandit there. This episode's gone on long enough, eh? What's the time? Early in the AM. Were there any beds? I don't think I recall seeing any beds nearby. Alright folks, I think we will leave it here and I'll just search for a bed somewhere. So thanks y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. We'll be back actually tomorrow morning with Noita, back on schedule with that. So stop in if you'd like to watch some of the crazy magic crafting roguelite from Finland. And other than that, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, whatever platform you're using, so that you are notified when I go live next. We'll be continuing this series soon. We're not on a schedule yet for Skyrim, but I'll put it on my Twitch schedule when I know. So, thanks again. Hope to see you all soon, and goodbye until then.